It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
This right here is Car Con Carne. Car Con Carne is a Q101 podcast. I'm James Van Alstyne. Car Con Carne is also sponsored by Easy Automation, easy-automation.net. Transform your living space with cutting-edge home automation. Experience seamless control over audio, video, lighting, climate, security, and more. Embrace the future of smart living. It's your home, your rules, motherfucker. Get a quote by visiting easy-automation.net or give my guy Dan a call at 630-730-3728. I don't know why they've got a kid. That's wholesome. As I'm recording this, it is just a few days before Christmas. Voting for the Best of Chicago survey and the Chicago Readers Best of Chicago 2024 is about to wrap up. It wraps up the end of December. Car Con Carne nominated for Best Music Podcast. And I'd love your support. It's just me. It's DIY. It's just me doing this. Did a lot of cool shit in 2024. I will be able to continue doing cool shit. A recognition like this allows me to do new things, try new things, and keep expanding. So I'd love your support. All you need to do is surrender your email address to the reader, and the rest is easy. Go to the Best of Chicago on the Chicago Readers website. Thank you. And do it before December 31st. Also, quick programming note. Next up on this show, the next episode featuring Joe Shanahan, owner of Metro, and longtime music favorite Nicholas Tremulous, both of them on the same episode. That's next on Car Con Carne. Today on Car Con Carne, as I record this, I have Birdy from Sweetie. To my right, it is Gillian from Hi Ho. These are both returning guests, beloved returning guests. And to quote them, Hi Ho started as a solo acoustic project of Chicago singer-songwriter Gillian McGee. Now Hi Ho is full band, weaving together delicate and heavy elements to create a sound that's moody, melodic, and deeply emotive. Sweetie is nominated for Best Punk Band in the Chicago Readers Best of Chicago survey, closing at the end of the month. Chicago-based, wait, hang on, I got to prepare for a lot of Fs. Chicago-based lipstick punk band with a femme fatale ferocity and a French attitude, thanks to frontwoman Birdy Vee, who blends her francophone background with her fervor for punk and drag. All those Fs were intentional. The alliteration was on purpose.
I love alliteration. Yeah, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Fervor, francophone. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the reason why you're both here, I like having you on the podcast, but also Schubas, New Year's Eve, the 30th of December. Now, this is a show with both of your bands on the bill. I would expect to pay $200 for a ticket.
Yeah. Guess how many bones it's going to cost you?
0.0.
A free show with Hi Ho and Sweetie at Schubas. I can't even fathom how that's real, but it is real, and that's happening. What a great night. What a great way to kind of wrap up the year.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome.
Last time we played together was Hoof, right? The first
Yes.
one?
Birdy put together the very first ever Hoof.
Hands Off Our Fest?
Oh, yes.
Celebrating the
Gorgeous.
women, femmes, and thems of the Chicago punk scene.
It's like you've said that before.
Yeah, right? Just rolls off the tongue.
Well, that said, I mean, we talked on this podcast before Hoof. Gillian is making her 5th appearance on this podcast.
Wow.
If you can believe that.
I'm in
Hey!
the Five Timers Club. This is, wow.
like SNL.
It's an honor.
Yeah, we're
So you
gonna
have her jacket
I
in
need
the
a
back,
robe.
right?
let me grab that.
Yeah, cool.
And Birdy
See, I told
making
you.
her 4th appearance on this
Hey.
podcast.
Hey.
Going back through the years. Now, we're here to talk about both of your bands. We're here to talk about the fact that you're playing this free show. I, again, can't wrap my head around a free show with both of your bands. But we're also here because you have a surprise.
Yeah.
You both
Well.
you both walked to the car with grins on your faces.
Okay, well, let me give you a little bit of backstory. When you reached out and Birdy was like, we're going to do this interview, blah, 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 she literally sent me a text that said, we need to scheme something for this interview. And I was like, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah, what does
it's
that
not
mean?
a bomb.
It was like, we need to do something trickstery, like something whatever. So I don't know.
But why?
There was talk of Malort, which I shut down because I don't drink Malort or any alcohol anymore.
And also, it's a car.
And it's a
And
car.
it's a
Oh, yeah, actually, it did. Anyway. But, okay, for the camera, Birdy, do you want to lift we're gonna try here.
These are gonna spill all over your car,
But
James.
we made cookies with the lineup written
Oh
on
my
the
God.
cookies. So yeah, I'll let you do a little camera work.
So
So it's Hi Ho, Reckoner, and Sweetie.
Yep, and we got Hi Ho,
She's got the Hi
and then
Ho,
we've
and
got
then we-
J.
oh, I see. Okay, but hang on.
So this is
Reckoner.
Reckoner. Sorry.
They're color coded, and
Yeah.
then sweet. This is
Sweetie. Wow.
this is like playing whatever that game is on Huffington Post, the pyramid game. We have to find the words.
We invented a new band. What does it say? Read. Oh yeah, and then we've got Hi Ho,
And then-
JVO for you. That's
Oh my God.
you, and then
Car con
CC Car con
carne.
Carne for you, and that's Lips for Sweetie. Because clearly, these
at
are
those.
yeah.
This is amazing. You actually made
This is the
appropriately
scheme.
themed cookies.
Oh yeah,
And
oh, yeah.
I'm actually gonna eat an H because
Give me an H.
Which H?
the weaker,
The weaker. Oh,
the less aesthetically pleasing. Yeah.
This one has a. Well, okay.
Thank
yeah.
you. So anyway, you may eat. I know, like eating on mic is not.
Well,
the vibe,
that's
but-
well, I've been doing it for 11 years, Julie.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Actually,
Oh yeah, this is
that
the food
vibe.
podcast. Oh, and also, I
that
live.
is
My
the
upstairs
vibe.
neighbor, her name is Carol. She's 89. She
Oh.
is my best friend, and she gave me donuts. And I was like, "Hey, I'm going to be on an interview for my band, and I'm going to bring them." She's like, "That's perfect." So everyone, shout out to Carol. I'm going to
Carol!
later.
I love
a
you.
queen.
Yeah, she feeds all the stray cats outside of our apartment complex.
I'm gonna
She's a
be her when
diva.
I grow up.
Oh yeah, no yeah. So Carol, donuts by Carol.
All right, so Birdy from the band Sweetie, can you pass me a JVO?
Oh yeah.
So these are my I don't know. I don't like chocolate very much. Isn't it cute?
I love this so much.
I know.
I love this so much. You two are awesome.
So I don't like chocolate chips, and I can do chocolate. It's not my favorite.
Me neither.
Okay, so but I like the dough of a chocolate chip cookie, but as soon as I get a chocolate bite in it, I'm like, this ruins it for me. So
S?
I took a delicious, yes you may, I took a delicious chocolate chip cookie recipe, ditched the chocolate chips, and added a ton of cinnamon instead.
I
So
love
it's
this.
like a snickerdoodle
Yes.
style, and then gooey. I like a soft, chewy cookie.
Yeah, these are great. Thank you, Gillian.
Thank you.
And I'm the same way. Like, I'll eat chocolate, but I'm not. It's not the first thing I go for on a
Yeah,
dessert
I
menu.
prefer caramel.
You guys are broken people.
Do you agree?
You're anti-chocolate.
Not anti-chocolate.
They said it here and now, guys, on Car Con Carne. James
I hate
Anderson and
chocolate.
Don't
Gillian.
cancel me.
From Hi Ho. Get them canceled. They're
No.
anti-chocolate.
I'm tolerant of chocolate. I'm accepting. It's just against my religion.
There's the headline: Gillian from Hi Ho. Chocolate is okay.
I'll pull
Oh, these are
quote.
great. And the frosting. Why does the frosting taste good? Frosting doesn't normally taste this good.
Well, I don't know. You're going to
from
have
the
to ask
jewel.
Birdy.
Or the jewels.
So this really was a collaborative effort.
Oh,
It
absolutely.
was. Yeah. Yeah. I baked these on Friday because I have almost zero time in my schedule. So it's kind of a Christmas miracle, truly, that we were able to pull this off.
No one has time right now. I can't
No.
believe
Yeah.
we're all together. Thank you.
No,
for
it
doing
was
this.
yeah.
pretty insane. Long day, but fun. And it's like under normal circumstances, I would be stoked to do everything that I'm doing. It's just like all at once is a lot, and we all are dealing with that, you know? But really, honestly, we should be hibernating little animals, and that's kind of like,
I agree.
you know,
Like your-
our
oh.
bodies are ready for that, but our culture says, nah, dog, you got to
we
go
hold-
hard.
Yeah. Can we hold space for your nude cat? I got to meet Jillian's nude cat earlier. Named
Calling her
Moo.
nude.
Yeah, no, she's a nude
Sounds
cat.
like-
She has no hair. Well, she wasn't nude. She was wearing a sweater.
She was, in fact, wearing a sweater, so she was not
But
nude.
otherwise, she's completely nude.
Hairless.
No hair.
She's a little Sphinx cat. Yeah, and she's a fun gal, and she likes to be held like a baby. So I put her right in Birdie's arms.
You ever
and she
held
was
a
at
Sphinx
home.
cat before, or like touched
No,
one?
but I've seen the
Extra
pictures.
hot.
I've seen the pictures on Gillian's feeds of.
Oh yeah, no, they
Moo.
feel it's just like a hot bag of skin, and they're like warmer than other cats. It's crazy.
Well,
It's
they
an
run
experience.
hot because they don't have the fur to, you know.
I slept at a friend's
Keep
house
them
once,
warm.
and I wook up, and her Sphinx cat was like curled up next to me. And it was just like, like because it feels like skin, like
It is skin.
yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, it just like hair, just like smooth as a baby, just like
Just a warm
purring
bag of
hot.
skin. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Moo.
Thank you. Me too. She's excellent.
So you have played together before.
Yes.
Ed Hoof.
Just once.
One
Just
time
once.
though,
One
yeah,
time.
yeah. Last September in 2023. So it's been over a year. Yeah, I guess I can talk a little bit about like why the show is happening the way it's happening.
Is it a trick?
It's not really a trick. It's more of a tale as old as time. I don't know. Yeah, so Hi Ho was really inactive this year because I've had like a ton of health stuff going on that is like all seemingly under control, and I'm
Right.
doing a lot better. So one of my very, very favorite people in the whole world, Jenny Cotterill, she was in Bad Cop, and now she just started her new project, Reckoner. And they're an LA band, but she is originally a Michigander, and she is home for the holidays. And one of her other bandmates is also from the Detroit area. So they're playing a show in Detroit, and then she said to me, hey, we could possibly swing a show in Chicago on the 30th. Would you want to do that? And I was like, I would love nothing more than to end the year with a show with like some of my favorite people in the music world. So, yeah, so we looked for a venue, and a Monday night, the day before New Year's Eve, can be like a lot of people are like, no, we're not going to do a show that night. And I was like, okay. Or like one person, I texted a friend who works at a venue that will be unnamed. And he's like, yeah, I talked to like the talent buyer, and he like wasn't stoked about having a show that night. So I was like, cool, I'm not going to pursue that venue. Like, I will not
You didn't
reach
just show
out
up
to
at
him.
the talent buyer's house.
You know what I
That
mean?
usually does it. It scares them into booking you.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, but Katie, my bandmate and bass player, is friends with one of the talent buyers at Schubas, and
We are right outside Schubas. I don't know if I
are
mentioned
right
that. We're right outside
Schubas.
Schubas.
Hoping that our cars don't get ticketed.
We're watching. They're right there.
Yeah, we're going to
good.
be able to run right over in case
Yeah.
anything happens.
And you've got cookies.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, now that's interesting. A little bribe.
Officer, you look cold. Would you like an E-cookie?
Yeah, nice little. Give him the lip. Anyway, so Schubas was excited to take the show on, and they do. I thought because it's a Monday night, it's the day. It's like I feel like the week between Christmas and New Year's Eve is like a no man's land.
It
It's
is.
just like crazy. So I was like, let's take even the barrier of paying out of the equation to just get as many people out
Yeah.
as possible. It's a Monday night. Hi Ho is headlining, and we're on at 9:30, which is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
The show's going to be wrapped by 10 p.m. No, 10:30?
Perfect.
Yeah, 10:30.
That's
so
phenomenal.
it's like
I love
I'm
that,
really
yeah.
excited. Yeah, so it's like a Monday night.
No one's
even if
getting
you
it-
have work the next day.
No one's getting any younger here, Gillian.
Exactly. I know. We're aware of that. Neither is our audience, is James. Okay, it's like we are. If it wasn't, it could have been a matinee. If it was a Sunday. But anyway, so
Matinees.
we're really excited for Schubas. I've actually never played Schubas before, and
Nor have I.
Yeah,
I'm
so
excited.
Well, both of your bands rock a little hard for Schubas. Like I think of Schubas as kind of like a
more indie.
Yeah.
Is it? Don't know, but it's a beautiful. It's a beautiful
sound is
venue,
great.
and the
sound
sound
is
is
always
great.
great. Schubas.
Good
And to be quite honest, like the stage is big enough for my band. We're a 5-piece with big pedal boards. So like, and I like to rock. I like to move around. I like to run around the stage. I like to hop off the stage. And as much as we love places like G-Man and just like great clubs
G-Man's got a
with
little
small
stage.
stages,
Yeah.
we really can't do the full Hi Ho experience that I want to give people
Yeah.
on those stages. And like I love G-Man so much, and I do solo sets there, but yeah, we're just kind of like need physical space, and Schubas also offers that. It's like a 200 cap room, a little bit over that. So yeah, I feel like, and this is Reckoner's debut Chicago show. And yeah, I feel like Jenny's got like a pretty good following out here. So just really trying to like, yeah, spread the word and end the year on like an uplifting, gorgeous note. We have the Chi Nations Youth Council, which is like a local indigenous group of young people who are going to be at the event and like talk about some of the things that they're working on, doing good work in the city. Yeah, and I'm
And I'm not being facetious here. Does that mean there will be a land acknowledgement before the show?
Yeah. So we're working on the details, but that's like kind of just or before the set. Like I'm gonna let them come talk for a little bit and just say what they're doing.
Cool.
And I just think trying to have some more community building in addition to like the music experience, and that's important
awesome.
to me. And then I was like, oh, let me ask Birdy to also play. Because I love her.
Yeah, I love you.
Everyone loves Birdy. But not to bury...
Nobody likes Millhouse.
Not to bury the most important thing you said. You're feeling better. You're on the mend.
Yeah. It's like, it's also chronic conditions and like also non-chronic conditions. So the stuff that I'm going to live with, I'm really doing a better job at managing, and I have like more medicines and like modalities to like keep myself being well, but it's work.
Well,
It's work to be sick and be well, so but it's good. I feel right now I feel good.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Do cookies help?
No. They don't, but they do enhance my what
Feeling
do you
of
call-
well-being, your spiritual
Yeah, my
aura.
spirit. Yeah, your spirit, and you're like, you're only on this planet one time, and a little bit of sugar here and there is good for your mouth.
Libido.
I was gonna say mouth experience.
That too. That you know what?
Wrong.
Parallel things. A mouth experience could be tied in with libido.
Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you shaking your head? Did I say something weird?
No, I just these are things I can't respond to. I just need to be a passive audience as this conversation happens. But just to underscore how enthusiastic you both are for this show, Gillian's social media, all caps. I am overjoyed to play a fucking show before the end of this non-musical and extremely medical year. And it's interesting. You were talking about the no man's land between Christmas and New Year's.
So
I think it's the perfect opportunity. Like, I think people want to get out. It's like, cool. I spent a lot of time with family. I'm going to do this now.
You also spent a lot of money.
Also spent a lot.
So
oh my
that's
God,
another
yes.
reason where it's like, okay, literally just show up. And if you want to like buy some drinks at the bar, you can do that. But like, or buy some merch. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, exactly. Merch. But yes, that's also part of the reason. It's like, we're all kind of like fried a little bit, but I feel like come January, that's when, shows in January are also tough, but we're just right when people are still in party mode, not at work, and reaching them right before the new year.
Yeah, January and February are rough.
They're rough.
Yeah.
So it's been a handful of months before your full band, or since your full band rehearsed and played. Are you locked in? Are you?
Well, yes. We've had one practice with all 5 of us, so we keep kind of doing the thing where it's like, okay, 4 of us can make it. Let's do that, and we're just...
And we'll say really mean things about the one person out here, and then we'll rotate.
He had a baby, literally, my bandmate Nick. Oh my God, we stan Taylor. Baby Taylor is amazing. So, obviously, big life change there for him, becoming a father. So, so... We've had one practice with everybody, and we've got one to like run the set multiple times the Saturday before the show. And I feel like, you know what's nice? You know what I did on purpose to be a sneaky little front person? I decided that I was going to be the weakest musical link in my band. So I have extremely pro players who are amazing, and then I can just be a little monster singer and play my guitar well enough. You know what I mean? That's how I am. That's for me. It's like I am like a performer, a singer, a songwriter, and then I just do my little rhythm thing.
I think I did that on accident with Sweetie, ending up with like...
You guys are all so fun to watch.
I didn't go to conservatory. My 2 bandmates both did.
Okay.
Yeah, and...
they're major players as well.
Yeah. They're like musicians.
Yeah.
And I am a...
by the way, Gillian, don't tell Nick this. He's going to be tired for the next 7 years.
I think he knows.
Okay. It's because of his baby.
Yes, because of the baby.
And so, staying on Hi Ho for a minute or two, Cold Shoulder a year ago this week as we're recording this.
Oh my God. Yes.
I breathe you in, and you spit me out. And then Horizon before that, which was the rebirth of Hi Ho.
Yeah.
So where does this leave us heading into 2025? I mean, it feels like it's coming back together.
We have a finished EP.
Oh.
So it is like January, the plan is to plan the release.
Okay.
We've had the songs. It's been like a year-long process getting them recorded for a number of reasons. Some of the health, some of the travel, but yeah, I know some of the songs are like, one song on there is from 2017. It's old.
You're making me feel better.
We'll get to Sweetie.
Takes time, It's like it always takes so much longer than we ever want, and I also originally was trying to get it out before the end of the year, and I was like, what am I going to do? I've spent all this time on these songs to then fumble the release and just be like, here we go. And it's like, I want to be in a place where I have the energy expenditure to like do the full justice of a rollout for the things that I want and like fulfill the creative vision beyond the music. And I just didn't have that. I had 2 surgeries this year, family stuff going on, and just being a person in the world right now, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
So,
and isn't it funny how we set these arbitrary deadlines for ourselves? Like, oh, I need to do this by then.
Yeah.
Why?
Exactly. And then I'm miserable, and then I feel like a failure over and over again, and then I'm like, why do I even do this? Mm-hmm. So anyway, but I'm feeling good about it. And yes, I am, with my band, I can rely on them to kick ass with almost no rehearsal, and we've been rehearsing this month, so feeling good.
That's awesome. And again, New Year's Eve at Schubas. Birdy, right back there from Sweetie. Sweetie, the band that let us know they're freshly out of fucks to give. Now, as far as the live show goes, Birdy, are you still warmly welcoming the crowd? I haven't seen you for a while. Are you still warmly welcoming the crowd like you did that one time I saw you at...
When I said, what's up, cunts?
When you said, what's up, cunts?
Usually some sort of version of that. I really like to just try to be as...
what's the language of the people.
Just be as demure and mindful as I can.
Oh my God, very demure.
Coming in really gently and letting people know that I'm just very ladylike and sweet, and I really don't like to take up space. And
oh my God.
So just to answer your question, yes, I have.
So musically, we got Showgirl earlier this year. Love the grungy vibes on this one.
Thank you.
I mean and there's that breakdown with the backup vocals, the bass and drums. Someone's going to get flagged down here.
Sorry, I thought they were pulling over to take in our cars, but within such a dramatic way. Wait, no.
Here's the great thing about Chicago: the minor infractions, you might not be parking.
Chancing it on a parking ticket.
There is so much bigger shit happening.
Exactly.
You are small potatoes.
Yeah.
But back to the song. I love the breakdown. Is that where you're at right now, sonically? Is that a good representation?
I think that's a good, Showgirl is going to be on our album that's coming up soon, which is La Vie en Rouge, which is a playoff of Edith Piaf's song La Vie en Rose.
Yeah.
But La Vie en Rouge means life in red. So it's more intense.
That's the francophone that we heard so much about.
Yeah. Absolutely.
She loves a callback.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I did that earlier with comedy. Was it a cum joke? I think it was. Oh, no, never mind. We'll explain later. But the album, you made me feel better because we recorded it, I started recording it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
My current bandmates are I hadn't even met them yet. So they're not
on
it. And I'm just we're just getting it out. It's being printed on vinyl and CD right now with
amazing.
Frisky Morris.
Yeah, Steven.
Yeah, Steven's helping me out.
What
we were
a
pals
gem
in college.
of a
I know.
person.
What a doll.
Yeah.
So he's helping me out with that. So that's coming soon.
Do you collect records? Is this a big deal to own your own thing on vinyl?
I collect records, but I don't I like to have them, but then how often I listen to them, I'm so bad about it. Because I moved and haven't set up my record player
That'll
yet.
do it, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I do, it's going to be a big deal because it's big and it's a nice cover and I'm excited about it.
It feels substantive.
I think that's going to be the catalyst for me. All right, I got to set this up. I'm going to watch some YouTube videos.
Fair warning, it is a slippery slope.
Oh, God. Yeah, but and I've been working with a friend I have demos on my phone of me singing and playing guitar, and him and I will sit down and kind of flesh it out. He almost acts like a producer, and so we'll get these let's see what it sounds like with all of this extra, what it sounds like a full band, and it's really kind of giving these songs life, which has been really exciting.
I saw Gillian nodding her head when you talked about recording into your phone. Do you do that too?
Yeah, I do. I do a voice, memo is the main I feel like the main way that I write, sometimes I'll even be like walking and a melody comes to me and I'll just like sing sounds into the phone, or sometimes if there's a phrase that just pops into my head, I'll try and like melody that up. But yeah, and then other times like with my guitar trying to make something.
Singing in your phone while you're like walking alone is also a really good way to avoid getting mugged. So
yeah, it's like just talking.
yeah.
Not
Like,
that
never
one.
mind. Yeah,
Yikes! Something.
You got to make eye contact with them when you do it, though, like real big. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about the impending new Sweetie album.
Me too.
With the French name that I won't be able to pronounce. Because it's been 4 years.
Oh my god, I know.
But
it has.
It's been a weird 4 years, in all fairness.
Truly, madly, deeply.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Savage Garden.
I'm 1,000 plus episodes in. That's the first Savage Garden quote of the entire podcast.
No
Thank
shit.
you.
Good for you.
I don't know about the rest of your artists.
Fair. All right, so new album on the way from Sweetie. I mean, it seems like we're catching at a really exciting time. Like, we're kind of like on that roller coaster, and then when the new year hits, we're just going to go speeding.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think things are about to get crazy for me and Gillian. And
Fingers crossed.
Hoof has helped me kind of learn a lot for like management and marketing. So like I did, I've learned how to like who to email, and I've learned how to like send out a press release and write a press release, and just like all the little things I've had to do for
Yeah, you
Hands
did
Off
a
Our
ton
Fest.
of work. I mean, I just have to like real quick commend you for all of the hard work. I mean, like, it's amazing that you put that on, and there's nothing really quite like it. Like, the structure of, at least when we played, it was like 4 bands, drag intermission, 4 more bands, drag intermission, wrapped by again 10 p.m. people.
Oh yeah.
What a gorgeous thing.
What
That
a
was the
gorgeous
most
thing.
delicious part
Oh.
of that it was so fucking punctual.
Yes.
It was
By the way,
lifting.
put women in charge of
Oh my
a
God.
fucking festival.
Seriously?
I'm like-
we're gonna end with like 10 minutes to spare. We've got some fucking buffer time. This is gonna
Oh my
be
god!
like,
there are
thank
places
you.
to put your makeup on. Multiple places. We make it. It was just like, I just have to say, like, for us, I played a million like random fests put on by other people, and it's like,
Men.
yeah.
Yeah.
who happened to be, and like whatever, but it was just, and like the way that all of the guitars for the band about to go on stage were like prepped right in front of the stage, ready to go. It was the most organized thing we had ever been a part of, and yes, I'm telling you. So in day of, it was also like everybody having, like, really caring about having it go well, and it's like bands we're friends with and like new friends, and everybody just like the vibes were so
The vibes were fun.
great.
Like,
Like very
I describe it
positive
like pajama
energy.
party vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
nice.
So anyway, yeah, that's amazing, and it was like so fun to play and so easy to play.
That makes me really.
It was great.
Thank you.
So yeah,
That really helps.
I see you doing all the things.
Thank you.
You deserve your flowers,
Aw.
and they don't come to you very often.
Thank
you know what I mean?
I know.
Doesn't,
I know. I'm
but
surprised I haven't like given myself a stroke yet. Just like running. But,
It's a lot.
So good.
yeah. Oh yeah, and the tattoos also. Yeah. Oh yeah,
what?
and we set up we had tattoos.
Tattoos on site.
Yeah, like flash tattoos by Teddy Garson, who's a rugby pal of mine. We've been friends.
Yeah,
for a
you
long
had like the
time.
Rugby Society there. You had
Oh,
Girls
yeah.
Rock
Wait, you
Chicago
play rugby?
there.
I played rugby for a decade.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you hear
She's a
things,
tough bitch.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I know. Jillian was like, my first job was decorating cakes, so I'm going to be okay at this. I was like, my first job was at Jiffy Lube, so I'm not going to be good at this.
I was like, oh, yeah. I was at Cold Stone Creamery, like singing Cold Stone. Here,
I know.
Cold Stone.
I was like 16 years old, like working with like felons.
I was like theater kids and pretty jocks. I was the odd man out, but like it was, oh my god. But yes, hilarious. Yeah, a little different energies. Yeah. Yeah.
Rugby, yeah, that's...
Oh, yeah.
Jiffy Lube, rugby.
Yeah, what else? Have I got it? Probably. I don't know.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. We play at the Chicago Hounds. We play before their games sometimes over at SeatGeek Stadium.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So cool.
So next time that happens, we'll let you know.
I would love to go.
Oh yeah.
I would love to support.
If you come and run our merch table, you can come sit with us because we usually get comped a lot of tickets when we play.
Perfect.
I've never run a merch table. Does it involve math?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm not good at math.
I mean, like barely. No.
Sit there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty. Just we'll have someone next to you actually doing it, and you can just be there. And then go
I'll
watch
shadow.
rugby with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. I love bringing new people who've never seen live rugby because, like,
Oh, what a blast!
holy shit. Have you ever seen a rugby game? Like,
No.
in person? Oh my
No.
god! Just the first time there's a big hit and you hear it, like you hear their bodies smack
The
against each
slam.
other, and you're like in the stands and like watching my friends who had never seen it. I brought some Rocky Horror people, and they were just like, "What the fuck?" Like just. Bah! And you're like, yeah, right?
Woo!
Oh, and then a line out when they like lift them up in the air. It's fun. It's like you're gonna have no idea what's going on, and you're gonna be delighted from start.
You're going to go too, right?
I will go.
absolutely.
Okay.
I'll absolutely
Absolutely.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into
Maybe we
that.
could get some of the Chicago Hounds in the car. Big ruggers.
Ooh,
Are you
now
ready for some
that's
fun
interesting.
accents?
You bet.
Yeah. No, actually, I can probably get you in contact if you're.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. No, we'll do an interview with the Chicago Hounds.
Oh my god, I would love that.
Also, the Chicago Hounds is like, whoa,
Oh yeah.
you're gonna sick them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Would not want to mess
Release
with.
the hounds.
Release
Yeah.
them. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's awesome. Okay. So in conclusion, we have cookies. Thank you for baking.
You're welcome.
Are there any other fun? I didn't really get a good shot of what Birdy has in the back seat.
Let's see. There's Hi Ho. There's the lips. There's
Hold the lips up.
Oh, are we? Well, I mean, we don't have to look at them too closely. We don't want anyone to feel bad.
Oh, yeah.
Since it's so perfect.
That's a perfect mouth.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now.
Gillian was like, let's do lips. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, add some teeth because we've got white. And then we're like, oh, no. Well, she's so kind. She's like, it looks fabulous. I'm just like, thank you so much. If you want someone to like bring your self-esteem up a little bit when you just ruined 12 cookies, talk to Gillian.
Aw, thank you. I appreciate that.
So again, Schubas, it is a free show. It's a value at any price, but this time it's absolutely free. Mm-hmm. It is Hi Ho. It is Sweetie. And the Chicago debut of, I'm not going to hold up, Reckoner.
Reckoner. Yeah.
Amazing. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
holidays.
Yeah.
Let's do this again in the new year, either together or separately, because you both have so much going on. We should reconvene.
Yes. Once we have some
Definitely.
things to promote.
Yeah. But in the meantime, we will see you on the 30th right here at Schubas. Again, it's a free show. It's also a very small venue, so capitalize on getting that RSVP in so we can see you here.
Yeah.
Birdy and Gillian, thank you so much.
Thank you, James.